Guys, I'm having a few technical issues. If you give me a minute, I'm going to get this set up. Let me know how the race sound is, as I'm having to fix a few things through the process. Please bear with me as we got Tyler leading this one. Dane in second as they're side by side. Go ahead and pull up a little different view for you guys. There you go. There's a better view. Give me 1 second and let me work out the rest of the bugs and I will be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right with you. I'm just trying to straighten out a few bugs I got. Give me 1 minute. What up, everybody? Sorry about all that. We're gonna have our race winner Tyler, Mark Thrash in second, Chris in third, Bill the Magnet Walk is gonna come on fourth. Here comes Jeff. He's gonna limp it home in that fifth position. Dane's gonna come home in sixth. Aaron is gonna limp it. Oh, here comes Logan to pass him. Logan's gonna take that seventh position. Can Aaron keep that last transfer spot? He does. Barely at the line as Eric was coming up on the top. Yeah, that was a crazy heat. Guys, sorry about that, as I definitely was having issues. What's up, Tina? How are you? How are you, Tina? As we are about to do heat race number 2. Sorry about being all late tonight. My computer was definitely acting a little bit funny. What's up, Jax? So we are going to try and take the green flag here in just a minute. I'm good. I would have been a little bit better if my computer decided it didn't want to mess up on me. I don't know if it's the computer or the software. Either way, it messed up on me, and I ended up a little bit razzled before this one, I guess is a good way to put it. I actually came up live, and then the software closed out on me. As this, I think it's trying to do it again. Oh, nope, we're still here. All right, guys. It is definitely freezing up on me now. What is this thing doing? All right, we're going to pull up heat race number 2, guys. Pull up the starting grid as we got Scott starting on the pole, Steven starting second, Bill sleeping third, Jeremy in fourth, Zach Compton sitting in that fifth position, Thomas sitting in sixth, Curtis, yeah, you did. Curtis Prince is going to be starting seventh. Jackson Purse, he's going to be in that eighth position. Daniel in ninth. David in 10th. Matthew in 11th. Max in 12th. Michael in 13th. Levi in 14th, as I should scroll down so you guys can see because I'm reading off a different screen. Bill Balker in 15th. Brian Smith is going to be 16th. Samuel 17th because not everybody is here. We got 8 cars. 8 out of 17 cars transferring Everybody else is going to go to an LCQ, as we are going to go racing here tonight for heat race number 2. Aaron made it by the skin of his teeth into the feature. Scott Baker in that number 4 is going to bring these guys to the green flag. 5-lap heat here. Should be a good one here. Definitely the heats never seem to fail to produce a little bit of excitement. Heat race number 1 was a lot exciting. Usually the second heat race. Yeah, I saw that, Tyler. Good job. Usually the second heat race. What do you mean it's not showing my name in iRacing? It's not showing my name as far as me being active? Hold on. Let me know what you mean. It should have showed up. It filled up. I don't know if that's why it filled. It filled up on us. All my broadcasts, they stay on Twitch for a little while. But they stay on YouTube forever. So you can always go to YouTube and check it out. They don't go away on YouTube. We are about to go green. That number 4 car of Scott Baker is going to bring him to the green flag. Green, green, green. It's not in my info there. I got to update all that, honestly. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about Twitch and how they treat their streamers, and so I've been hesitant on how much I do over on Twitch and how much info I put out there. But it's it's the same thing. It's MDiTV now on YouTube, just like it is. Oh, we got one up into the wall. A couple of them wrecking back here. Oh, big wreck up in the front of the pack as these guys are all taking each other out. Oh man, they keep crashing. This is like a bad case of Arca Break Weekly, as I've seen Jax back there doing wheelies. Wow, that took out the whole field. Let's go see how many people are left in the front pack. We got Steven and Jeremy up there, Scott, Bill. These guys are pretty spread out. Ryan, Max, Thomas, David, those are our transfers. Then we got Matthew, Samuel, Curtis is in the pits, Daniel in the pits, Michael trying to limp down to the pits, Zach in the pits, Jackson pits, Levi, Bill, Dylan, Cameron, and Danny all out of this one right now. They're probably going to end up in the LCQ. Yeah, so 1st through 5th all got to make it through. I mean, the biggest thing is usually this will get rid of the squirrels. The race admins are able to help correct anybody who might not belong in the feature. You don't get everybody, but you know how these open races are. I know it's weird to do heats and something like this. Look at Jeremy Redford. He's a rookie on here. 2.48 safety. Sitting here running second behind Steven, just keeping it straight. Our pole center, man, everybody's got damage. I don't see a car except for the front 2 without damage in this one. These guys have to worry about... These guys have to worry about blowing up too. Let's see what happened to that guy. Oh, he had contact. Oh, he came up into the 19th. He's definitely screwed up. He's one spot out. Curtis Prince is in the 10th position. But guys, they have... Yeah. I'll check it out. I missed a lot of I missed a lot of the qualifying because I was dealing with whatever my computer was doing. So right now, Max is sitting the last car in. Where is Thomas? Thomas has got too much damage. He's not going to catch up. These guys here, we need to keep an eye on these guys, as they're going to be hooked up fast with no damage. They got 2 laps. I don't know how slow the cars are in front of them. Let's take a look at the lap times. They are... Oh, they're too far back. I don't think they can catch them. They got about 50 seconds. 50 seconds to make up to these guys. But they will be running some much faster lap times than Max right now in that group. Nah, I'm probably not doing another race after this one. But usually 11 p.m. Eastern time is when I'll be doing them. On Wednesdays, because that's when Max is home from school. The main reason I wait so late to do them. As Steven leading the group. Jeremy, our rookie, sitting in second. Brian Smith in fifth. Scott Baker in that, or in third. Scott Baker in that fourth position. Matthew in fifth. David in sixth. We might have a pack before they get there. Bill Sleep is in it. Max is in the 8th position. Last car in. Oh, we got a race for the front. These guys have to be careful. They don't want to catch contact and knock themselves out as they're coming around 3 and 4. Oh, so close right there. As the rookie Jeremy takes the lead. Here comes the 24 back to the outside. Long front straightaway. Remember, the start-finish line isn't where you normally expect it. Oh! Contact! Contact with the leaders. Contact with the leaders as the 24 gets spun back around. But he's still in it. We're going to take a look and see exactly what happened. All right, we are going to go ahead and go to the LCQ, as there was a lot of drama in that one. Bill Sleep makes it in as the number 8 spot. Max in 7th, David in 6th, Matthew in 5th, Scott Baker in 4th, Brian Smith in 3rd, Steven in 2nd, and the rookie Jeremy in that 1st spot, as they got contact there here tonight. And we are going to go to the LCQ. There are a lot of big names in this one. As they are loading up into here, we're going to go ahead and jump up on our leader. We're going to go through the names this way. We got Eric starting on the pole, and we don't know who else is going to come in. Thomas Miles right behind him. Curtis Prince in 4th. Brian in that 5th position. Daniel Lux in 6th. Justin Wilder. What's up, Justin? In that 7th position. Zachary Compton in 8th. I forget. I think it's 5 or 6. 5 guys transfer from this one. Ooh, that got interesting. 5 guys transfer from this one. As we're going to go through, we got Benjamin Richard, Jack Spurs, Cody, Bill, Tom Relia in that M&M's machine, Michael Kelly, Samuel, Michael Lewis, Andrew Freeling, Levi, Jason Mung, and Brandon Gibbs. We got some big names up in this one, guys, who have to fight their way in. 5 cars make it. Yeah, 5 cars make it. I agree. It's going to be absolutely insane here. 5 cars make it into the feature from here, as these guys are really going to be battling it out tonight. Go ahead, put your picks. I don't know who to pick in this one. I got a feeling we're going to see some wrecks. I got a feeling we're going to see some wrecks in this one. Yes, yes. Yeah, just stay on it and Remove people if you need to. Yep. What's up, Uncle Kenny? As we are going to go green flag this time by. It has been a tough one here tonight, but we are going to get through. Tom's got the dub, hopefully. Logan, you made it in. Our dirt guy made it in. Eric in the 51. I'll tell you what, I like Eric, but man, he gets a lot of bad luck. I hope he doesn't get any here in the 51. I really do. He tends to get caught up in all the BS. He's fired again. Well, he's in the LCQ. He's not even in right now because he's starting sick. Remove him. All right, we are green flag racing as Eric brings him into 1 and 2. I know, it was crazy. Everybody wrecked. Logan in the lead. He's got the 25 all over his bumper. That 25 is technically the 46. Oh, you screwed up my stuff, Cat. Go away. Cat stuck on my controller and changed the input. Right? Yeah, it was definitely crazy. Oh, Eric's got them all over his back bumper. I don't know where I want to be in this one. If you're in the back, I think you kind of sit back there and hope they wreck each other. But man, they are too wide up at the front. Here comes Curtis Prince to the front. Up on the high side, he's got help out of Daniel Luss as the top side starting to work with Jax Purse. We're going to be 3 wide through the field here in a minute as Jax is making ground on the high side with some help from the 198 of Michael Lewis. Jackson, that 48, we've seen him doing wheelies. He's usually pretty good on these plate tracks. I expect. Oh, the block. We had a block. Oh, wreck from the aggressive block. Zachary Compton gets caught up in this one. Oh man, that was an aggressive block there. It just went wrong. Eric still in the lead. There are some damaged cars up in this back. Damaged cars up in this one as these guys are blowing up at the back of the pack. They're 3 wide for third. Those 5 cars all make it in as it stands right now. Yeah, I did too. I don't know. I mean, I know it's 6 laps. I know it's to get in. But wait till the last lap to wreck. Don't take yourself out early. You can go from last to first. Any one of these guys in this pack have a chance of making it in right now. Let's see. Michael Kelly in the 44 is in the 10th position. 5 cars are going. Anyone in this pack can go. Anyone. Don't take yourself out early as they're coming through 3 and 4. Oh! Eric save it in the 51. He's all over the back bumper of Curtis. As the top side's got some momentum, here comes Brandon Gibbs way up to the top. He's got Tom Relia with him, but Tom Relia goes back down low. 3 wide for the lead as we got 3 laps to go in this one. You'd think I had $100 on the line. I didn't even put any money out on this one. These guys are racing like it's $1 million to win. Side by side for the lead. Ryan on the outside. Curtis down low. Currently, Eric is the last one in that number 51. Look at Mung. Get the 65, guys. Get the 65. Oh, the 28 making ground with Relia on the high side. Jason Mung trying to stay in the 65. Almost gets in the back of Relia. 2 laps to go this time by. Lap traffic incoming. Yeah. Oh, Levi got caught up in that. I didn't even realize it. Oh, here comes the 81 of Zach Compton. Lap traffic coming as these guys are pulling up. Jason Mung up on the high side. I don't know how he feels about that. This lap car is Zachary Compton's up high. They're going to go back to 2 wide as Zach's going to stay. Stay on the low side. Oh, man, the 28 trying to steal the draft off the lap car. Ends up almost getting stuck out to dry. Zach, oh, Brian to the front. Tom, oh, yeah, to second as they make the big move on the high side. And this isn't even the last lap. As the 34 and the 65 trying to work the top side. Eric is now the first car out. Now he's going to work his way back in. Remember, the top 5 make it. Watch that ticker on the left-hand side of your screen as they're trying to go 3 wide. They are 3 wide. Forget trying this. Levi pulls down to the bottom of the track. Levi in that number 55. Definitely a victim in that wreck. As they are dicey up there. We got Jason and Eric. Those guys are fighting for the last transfer spot. Oh, there's another big one. There is it. There it is. Oh, man. What happened there is they all dump it and junk it. Let's see exactly what happened here. Is it that code? That was a bad jump. Michael Kelly in the 44. I called it. I said, watch the 44. He can win it. We're going to go back and look. As it looks like Michael Kelly, Ryan, Tom, Ben, and Justin all make it into the feature. I said even the 44 can make it. Here we come to the line. The 44 was in the back of that pack when I said, look, I don't know why they're pushing it. This guy even here has a chance. Here he comes, steals the victory across the line. What a run there as we are going to go into the warm-up. A lot of good cars out. Curtis Prince, Jason, Eric, Levi, Zach. I mean, there's a lot of good cars that didn't make it. Jax. I mean, a lot of people I wish were in it. But we can't take everyone as we got to warm up here tonight. 3 minutes. They're going over some odds and ends. We'll let them go out and take a lap, and I will be right back. Yeah, that was a bold freaking block. Jackson definitely was a bold block. All right, we are back getting ready for the lineup. 26 guys taking the field as we got Nathan in the lead in that 710, Matthew in the 18. Got Brendan in that number 1 car, JR in the 40 in 4th. Max Case, or I can't even say it, starting 5th, and Tyler starting 6th. Jeremy Redfern starting 7th. Mark starting 8th. Steven starting in that 9th position. Chris in 10th. Brian Smith in 11th. Bill the Magnet Watkins in 12th. As Brian is definitely blinking already on the field. Then we have Ryan in the 12th spot. Jeff has not gridded up yet. Scott Baker, and I don't know where he's at. And 13th. Jeff in the 14th position. Matthew in 15th. All right. I'm going to miss this if I go through all this. Hold on. Let me change. I am definitely failing at this here tonight. We got Dave starting in that 17th position. 18th will be Logan. Max starting 19th. Aaron Gregory starting 20th. Bill Sleep in 21st. Michael in 22nd. Ryan in 23rd. Relia in 24th. A few people did not grid up. Behind that, we got Bill Sleep starting 21st, Michael starting 22nd, Ryan starting 23rd, Tom Relia starting 24th, 25th will be Benjamin, and Justin Wilder rounding out the field. It is going to be a crazy one here tonight. Go ahead and put the ticker up across the top so you can see your favorite driver. Yeah, that was definitely intense. I hate that you didn't make it. I actually called that in the heat that, man, you have the worst luck. It seems like it always finds you. No matter whether it's dirt or asphalt, you get caught up. So we have 23 cars. It looks like Jeff did not grid up. A few people might be starting from the field. But yeah, definitely intense, and some was dumb. But we won't talk about that, as the pace car going to dive off, and they're going to go green flag racing, waiting on the green flag. It is a long ways away from the entry of pit road. Yeah, it looks like a few people decided to start on pit road. At least Jeff did. As the green flag's about to come out, and Nathan's going to take him. Do you go by Nathan or Nate? I know you're watching. Going to take him to the green flag. Green, green, green. Side by side for the lead. Matthew on the high side, Nathan down low. Let's see how patient these guys get. Some of them looking to go single file already. You see some people getting away from the big pack. They do have one fast repair tonight. That is it. You junk your car, you got one more chance, and then you're done. And it's only 30 laps. 30 laps here tonight. That's not a lot of time. I mean, it's forever on a plate track, but you get a few cautions as the 36 is really blinking. I don't think it's the 36 on our screen. It is the 36 on Max. Really blinking there. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. He's in the 3rd position. Nathan's going to lead him. These leaders went single file real quick. We got that rookie, the 14. We're going to have to watch him as he is still learning. As he got into the leader, coming to the start-finish line. Trying to side draft, but I'll tell you what, for a rookie, he looks pretty good. He just got iRacing, I heard him say. As the 40 of JR has that outside working. He's got a big push behind him as they're going to head up to the front of the pack on the outside. JR in the 40, now on point. Kenny dropped down. Will he bail on the 44? No room to drop down, where he'll really get his big run if he sets up the side draft right. Is going to be coming out of turn 4, down through the tri-oval. Let's see if these guys on the outside can work it to get down in place. Guys in the chat, why don't you tell me who you're rooting for? We know who Levi's rooting for. He already said it. As they are still side by side all the way down into turn 1. JR almost was clear on the high side. Down into 1 and 2. JR staying a little more even through 1 and 2 than he was through 3 and 4. Can he draw up far enough to take the lead here? As they run down the back straight side by side, the world's most constant. Oh, got one down. Hopefully he stays down on the apron. Wow, what a lot of respect there as they let him back up after getting down on the apron. A lot of people, I heard him over the radio calling it out that he had a clear lane up. People gave him room. Good job in this field as we are about to complete lap number 3. I mean, they're racing side by side, but they're not being too aggressive. I gotta say, these guys are definitely trying to get it figured out, knowing that they got a lot of laps to run to the end, but not too many. It is just under one pit cycle for these guys. Just to give you an idea how long of a race this is, as some of these guys are falling further back in the pack. You got a little pack back here waiting for a wreck as Max ends up down on the apron. He's going to come back up. Oh, we got the wreck. We got a wreck up at the front of the pack. Yellow flag is out. Oh, people still crashing hard. I have no idea exactly what happened there, but we're going to go ahead and back it up because it didn't give me... It looks like it was up there with the 1. Oh, he got stuck in the middle. 14 was there. Inexperience out of the 14. Not letting up there probably caused that one. As that was a rough day for Brendan. Oh, he packs down into the 44. 44 feeling beat up after winning his heat race. Now remember, these guys do have a fast repair, so he is not out of it by any means. But how will his strategy change now that he's going to use that fast repair? So it took about 3 laps, 3.25 laps to get that first caution. After watching those heats, it's actually quite a surprise. These guys definitely gave each other a lot of respect early on. That was just a mistake out of a rookie in that number 14 machine. Guys, tell me in the chat who you're rooting for as I'm dropping the top to my drink. Hold on. Let me know who you think's going to win this one, as we have a lot of people coming down to get those fast repairs. A lot of people with a lot of damage. Got Ryan, David, Steven, Max, Ryan Smith, Matthew, Logan got a piece of that. Oh, maybe he didn't. His car looks... Oh, man, he's got some damage in the back of that thing. Hopefully he doesn't take the fast repair, just takes the damage repair. As Logan missed his pit stall. My bad, buddy. He does not take his fast repair. That might be key right there. Oh, as they are straightening out the damage on his number 98 machine. Myself. Well, I would be disappointed if you didn't root for yourself. You got... Is it Nate? Do you go by Nathan or Nate? In the 710 and the lead. As I'm... But yeah, if you can tell me over the chat if you can't type it. Either? Okay. I can hear you guys if you had answered me over the race chat. I know they're talking right now about looking at damage. Got Bill Watkins, the Magnet. Did he stay out of that one? Did the Magnet miss that one? It's about time the 37 of Bill Watkins misses an accident here. As we got a whole lot of people back here with fast repairs. You can see the 28 Orion. Oh, I don't think he took the fast repair. I think he took the damage repair. Yeah, he just took the damage repair. We'll see how that thing handles. Jeff probably got the cleanest truck on the track as he started from the pits. He was glad to see that caution. He would have been in trouble. Matthew in the 19. All these guys looking like they got new trucks. Wilder or somebody. Oh, Ryan just blinked out. Ryan Smith blinked out there. Sorry about that, guys. A lot of people with new trucks. Here comes Max. Should get one to go this time by. What's up, Jeremy? The 14? Our rookie? Okay. Yeah, that one there, I mean, I said it was an experience for you. It definitely was. That would have been something that I would have probably sat back for and let him come back down this early. But I mean, in reality, you didn't do anything wrong. So yeah, I mean that was really just a racing deal. But as you get to run with these people more, you'll know certain areas where you kind of just lay off for some self-preservation, and just for the people around you. I would have backed out of that. I think that was just more of a not spending a lot of time on the track deal. It's kind of like racing etiquette, I guess, more than anything. Because it's not against the rules. And you certainly didn't do anything wrong. But, as my chair squeaks. But I probably would have let him down. You're actually doing a great job for the most part. I was impressed through the heat how patient you were. And, I mean, really patient here. You were just riding. Got the run, went to grab the spot, and he ran out of room. They kind of forced him down. I'm just listening to see what's going on here. As I don't know if Max answered you, but it's iRacing wave rounds and Lucky Dogs. About to go green flag. Nathan said he is going on green, which is really a good thing for him because he can keep the pack together. If he can keep the pack together, he controls his lead a little bit more. As the 710 and Nathan gets a good run as I'm gonna take a look at that start. Alright, so we're going to do this. He goes now. Let's go to the leader. Pit lane. Sorry, I'm not watching this. Yeah, we'll go check at it later. I definitely do not think that he was where he went a little bit too early for sure there, I think. As Scott Baker on the high side starting to gain some ground as they come down the front straightaway. 22 laps to go here tonight as they dive down into turn 1 and 2. The 4 is going to go down and grab the momentum from the bottom side. Let's see if he works back to the top. Oh, for sure. I couldn't verify it because I didn't want to take any more time, but yeah, that definitely was a jump. As the 40 got hung out to dry as the 4 dropped down, but JR doesn't care. He's going to race it down on the high side. As they dive it down into 1 and 2, he's got the lead now. Still side by side, though, for first. as the 40 has the rookie pushing him. That outside lane could really roll if you get a good pusher here. As the 14's trying to figure out, oh, 710. And Nathan looks high. Nothing there, but that got a little close. As they're still side by side through the field, down into 1 and 2. You know, if you've raced Talladega enough, you really realize that, I mean, this becomes second nature running side by side like this. It kind of feels normal. If you get a good group you're with, it's real. Oh! Oh, wreck! Yellow flag is out. Is my thing... My button's not working. Hold on a second, guys. Give me 1 second. We'll go back and take a look at what happened there. Alright, we are gonna go here. Alright, we're gonna go take a look at that one again, sorry. Alright, we're gonna go back as... We're gonna go back and see if we can figure out what happened there. Oh, catches it a little late. Let's just back it up. Oh, just a bad bump there. Caused that one. Alright, they are under caution here. Second caution of the night as we got 20 laps to go. We'll see what happens. Right? Alright, guys. We have at least one more lap of yellow. I'm going to run and use the bathroom real quick. Yeah, I saw the 28 on the restart. I'm going to watch him on this one. A little more exclusively. 28 did make a lot of ground up on that last restart, as he definitely got a little bit of a jump on the field. As we are working caution flag number 2, we should get one to go this time by. One to go. All right, guys. So we got JR in the lead, Jeremy in second, Scott in third, Ryan in fourth. Jeremy, I know we're sitting here talking in the chat, but man, I heard you say you were a rookie. I'm actually quite impressed on how steady you are on these packs. I mean, I can see you're a rookie. You said you haven't been on very long. I gotta say, you're doing a pretty good job in that 14. You probably got on just in time for Dega Week, didn't you? JR up on the bottom side. Jeremy up high. I'm going to watch this restart as the 28 definitely had a jump the last few times. As they are coming down the back straightaway, he still hasn't gone. I expected him to go by now. As the leader just said, he is going on green. Going on green for the 40 and the rest of the field as they all wait on the leader to shoot out. It was Ryan's first tee to he just different. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't you hate it when you miss some letters? There's a lot of guys. I mean, there's a lot of people we've seen plenty of times. There's definitely some new guys out here. Obviously. JR is going to lead him to the green flag as the 28 is all over the back bumper of that number 14 machine. Green flag is out. As they stay 2 by 2 down into turn 1 here. No one takes it 3 wide as the 28 gets a nice start there. His I will give him this. His reaction time is pretty good. Either he knows when to anticipate it or what, and he does have a good reaction time as he was all over the back of Jeremy as Max goes down and hits the cone. Oh, it wasn't Max. As they are side by side for 4 rows. So 8 people side by side as right behind them. They're single file. And look at there's the magnet there. Hold on. Felt like there might have been a wreck, but there wasn't. Alright, so we got Bill Watkins up to the 10th position, just kind of cruising around, looking pretty good as they are still side by side. Here comes Jeremy to the point in that number 14. Now I guarantee that number 28 of Brian is going to look for the lead as he runs that high side. Max kills the cone again. They keep asking Max what the cone did to him. Oh, you didn't make it? Where you at? I thought you made it in there, buddy. Oh, you did. You ended up crashing out. That sucks. Jeremy's got the lead. He's getting big pushes out of that number 40 at JR. They got a little bit of a push on the outside. They started to create some separation. But here comes the high side of Scott Baker in the 4. He's going to have that 28 pushing him. As they work the high side, they're going to try and get to the point as that was a big move out of the 4. As they are racing it back and forth up at the front, Max goes down and kills the cone again. Since Levi's not in here, the 4 gets squirrely as he gets a big push out of the 28. They're diving it down into 3 and 4. That top side's going to lose that momentum from that little wiggle. But I got a feeling the 28's going to be back on the 4, and they're going to move their way up to the front. That top side's rolling back up against these guys down on the bottom. Can they get to the point again? Here they got help with the 24 on the high side. Here comes the 3. As it's Jeremy that time by. We got 14 laps to go. These guys are getting racy at the front as the top side's starting to work. 3 guys working that high side good. You know, I'll tell you what, we run a lot of trucks when I do this kind of stuff, and this is the reason right here. Watch that high side work. When you're in the Cup cars, it is so hard to pass. That's why you don't see a lot of Cup cars. But these trucks are so aerodynamically challenged, and they punch a big hole in there as the 4 gets turned around. We got a wreck. Big wreck. I think that Ryan might have turned them. Trying to figure out exactly what happened, as it is not showing up. Alright, let's go see if we can figure it out from here. We are a little late in it, so we're going to go back up. We're going to watch the 4 of Scott Baker. It looks like it might have been a bad push here. Yeah, that was just a rough push. Knocks the 4 down into Nathan. Oh, big wreck. As the 44 takes a ride. Man, we got a bunch of people. As the Magnet gets caught up in that one. We had some flying through the air. That was wild. Alright, let's see if I can figure out. Was it the 18? No, it wasn't the 18. I think it was this 44. I'll just click buttons till I find them. Oh, it looked like it was Tyler. Was it Tyler that went flying? Ooh, it was. Tyler goes flying through the air. That fence kept him in. And he lands on his wheels. What a ride out of that 44. Alright, let's see how many people end up having to use a fast repair. Who might be out, as it looks like the field is definitely thin some. Tyler down on pit road. That was pretty good, wasn't it, Uncle Kenny? That was definitely pretty good. We got Jeremy in first, JR in second, Brian in third, Steven in fourth, Dave in fifth. We got G off in sixth, Matthew in seventh, Brendan in eighth, Mark Trash in 10th, Brian Smith in ninth, Brian Smith in 10th. Nathan gets out with that fast repair in the 11th position as Scott in that number 4 sitting in 12th. Here comes Max in the 36 as Max pulls off pit road. Is Logan Hickerson done, as we are waiting to see if anybody else, as Max Wong is still on pit road. We're going to see who comes out next as the 36 catches the field. You know, you started from the pits, though. I don't think you've used I don't think you've used a fast repair yet. I don't know. You can let me know in the chat, Jeff. Yes, man, we have stayed at 24, 25 viewers this whole time. Thank you guys for watching. We're coming to 11 laps to go. I gotta imagine we're gonna go green flag racing with about 10 laps to go. This is gonna be wild. Max out. Tom out. Logan's out. Scott Baker. Alright. We should get one to go this time by. Let's wait to see what happens with the pace car. JR Scruggs in second. And Ryan in that number 28 sitting third. He was the culprit of that push. As he has definitely got damage on the front of that thing. But I think he's had that since the beginning. That might be why he couldn't work on the high side by himself. When 14 moves down, he needs that car to push on. I believe he was caught in that early one, just didn't take the fast repair. As we got quite a few people down of one lap. Did my ticker break? I just noticed it wasn't scrolling. Go ahead and refresh that for you guys. Man, I just chewed my thumbnail too far. Ha, that even refreshed trading page. I clicked it too many times. Alright. So Jeremy, looking like he's in a pretty good position here. If he can keep that front, he held the front pretty good. Let's see how he does here, as he is definitely not used to being in this position. We're going to go green flag racing with 10 laps to go. We know we got a couple aggressive guys on the high side. And we got a few aggressive guys who might take it to the third lane. Nathan, who led a good portion of this one, or up front in a good portion of this, got the pole. He's sitting in that 10th position. Man, these pace laps are way too long. Wow. It's going to be brutal sometimes at Talladega. And you know what? They only do 3 pace laps. You can't really shorten it for the people that got a tow or are getting a little bit of repairs done. So you kind of got to just sit through the pace laps here. Pace car in. We're going to go green flag. This time by the 14 of Jeremy controlling the start. JR in the 40 on the high side. Green, green, green is there side by side. Side by side for the lead as the 28 is looking in the middle. He drops back down to the bottom. He wants to be on that high side. As they are bouncing in the middle here. The 18's going to pull out of this one and go to the back of the pack. Sometimes it just gets too dicey. As we are about to go 3 wide for the lead, we got a few people bailing out down on the apron. Oh, Ryan Smith, I think it was, just blinked in, and nobody expected it. We move back up to the front of the pack. It seems to be thinning out a little bit there. As we got the 3 dropping back in line, the 40 of JR trying to work the high side. He's all by himself. It's not impossible to do, but it's definitely not easy. But here comes help. Scott Baker on the high side trying to get the run up to the 40 as the 28 moves to the top. That is not the guy you want at the front of your line right now, as he has got nose damage on that number 28. You're really going to see it here. I mean, he's got a good push behind him. He might make some ground. He might never be able to clear that bottom side. It's definitely going to be more difficult, as you can see how much faster the 40 is. 40 all squirrely, trying to push that number 28 as the third line is there. Here comes Max. Who's he pushing? He is pushing that number 98. Oh, Logan. I didn't expect to see that. Ankerson up on the high side. Oh, Max caught a little bit of the wall there and kind of leaves Logan out to dry. He's going to try and get back to that bumper as that middle lane's moving with the 28. He refuses to bail on that number 40, who's pushing him up to the front. Here comes the bottom side. They're going to work their way back up. I think he likes that top side. And you know what? He is right. Coming down to the checker, that outside seems to always have an advantage if you're able to draft right. Always pulls coming through the tri-oval. Is that his plan? Is that why he's staying up high, as they are still side by side for the lead? Jeremy and Steven on the inside, and we got the 40 or the 28 Ryan Carley And the 40 of JR Scruggs sitting in 5th. Those guys pushing on the high side. Here comes Logan and Max again. Way up top. Max is going to push that 98 to the front. To jump up to the high side. Logan, our most popular driver there with the big blocks, as he won yesterday's poll. Is Logan getting a big push out of the 72 of Max is gonna get him there as he is squirreling behind him. That high side working really good as they are rolling down the back straightaway. Oh, the 28 comes up the side draft, almost gets into the 3. Kind of breaks the momentum a little bit of the top side as they seem to be getting an advantage. Oh boy. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Logan and Max on the high side. We got Ryan and JR on the inside. And then we got the 14 of Jeremy and the 24 of Steve on the inside. These guys, wow, we got 3 lanes, 4 lanes, and 3 wide. Look at these guys go down the back straightaway. Oh, Max, hold your line. Hold your line, brother, as you are all over the place. Down into turn 3. 3 wide for 3 rows, and they might build a 4th. Tom Rell, yeah, in that number 13, just looking for a place to bail when it all goes wrong. 4 cars now to the outside as they try and gain that momentum. These guys are doing great. You'd never guess that number 98 spends more time on dirt than in asphalt, but he does. As he's getting that push out of Max. We got a rookie, we got a D class, and a whole bunch of A's up at the front of the pack. 28 of Ryan having control in that middle lane. Max all over the back of Logan. Man, what a view that is when we catch that. Down into turn 3, topside going, Max. Oh! Contact, big wreck. Oh my God. Somebody just went to Mars. Somebody's a little salty there. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can figure out exactly what happened there. That was wild. That was absolutely wild. There are a list of cars that got wrecked in this one. I don't know why this is catching it so late. Alright, it looks like the 3 reacted to Max's move, and that's what caused it. Look at the 28 flying through the air. He blew up in the air. He's going to have to tell. But man, what a big wreck is the 44. The 44 sneaks through there as he went for one heck of a ride earlier. Oh, that's Tyler. What a move out of that number 44. So Logan Hickerson in the front in that number 98. Max in second. Jeremy in third. Jeremy's going to go down to pit road. Did he catch some damage on that one? Oh, he did. Jeremy has damage. He's going to go back to the back of the pack. Few cars with damage. That 40 is junk. JR, he's definitely got to go to pit road. Look at this. Sportsmanship right here is the 18 is pushing. It was looking pretty good, honestly. As we got a green white checker, guys, you thought it got intense before. Yeah, that happens. That definitely happens. That's the thing about open. You know, I would like to do more league-ish type stuff at some point, but right now this is what we got. Ouch. And ultimately, most of the time we do pretty good. That is part of the reason for the heat races, to kind of weed out some people. And it weeds out some bad people, some good people too, which sucks. But a lot of times, just get those squirrels out of there. You're still going to end up... And overall, for an open race, this has been pretty good. This has been pretty good. For an open hosted, we've filled this thing. 45 people entered this race. 26 are in the field. What's up, G? Oh, G off. You're done too. Huh. So what do you guys think? We'll call it League WoW. Right? Yeah, this has been pretty fun, and you're still in it. Green, white checker. It looks like we got only 9 cars left on the lead lap. This should be one hell of a restart. One hell of a run. Is Logan in the number 98. Probably as surprised as the rest of us that he's got the lead here tonight. I don't know, Logan. You can tell me. Hopefully Logan doesn't get a bad slide job here. We got Logan and Max side by side. At 32, blinking pretty hard, Ryan Smith. Logan's going to be taking... I guarantee him and Max are communicating right now. They're going to try and hook up. Max is usually not in this part. If this was unofficial, Max would still be in the back. But look, we got a relatively small group here. This should be one hell of a race to the finish, as we are going to get 2 lap shootout. And remember, anybody you see on the track has an opportunity to win this one, even if they're a lap down, because you don't know what's going to happen. Is that what they're saying? Oh, I was going to say, is that what they're saying in Discord? What up? Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the raid. What's up, everybody? What's up? Thanks for the raid. Oh, okay. You're the one that went for one hell of a flight. That was one hell of a flight you took. Pace car is off. Logan's gonna take him to the green flag. A 14 is sitting. Oh, the 32 is blinking really bad. Hopefully that clears out. He's done a good job. Not gonna lie, he's done a great job. As Logan gets a nice jump on the field, Max behind him. These guys are gonna end up single file. Ryan, we gotta figure out something with you. You keep blinking out really bad. It's a drag race down the back straightaway. Max giving big pushes to Logan, as we got a lap car up to the high side. 2 by 2 through the field, as we got a group behind these guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars in this pack as they drag race down the front straightaway. to 1 lap to go. White flag is coming out as the 40 giving a big push on the high side in that number 1. Lap car up to the high side as these guys go around. Oh man, where is he? I gotta get rid of him. Oh, down to the infield. The 1 gets turned. Oh, contact. They're wrecking. They're wrecking further back. We're going to have a 4-car shootout. As the 40 controlling the line. Here comes Logan looking to the high side. He's got it up high. Here comes the 14 of Jeremy. Can he give him a push? It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Here comes Max to the inside. It's Logan across the line as they were 4 wide. What a wild one there. He gets it by about a half a trump length in that number 98 machine. Look at that as they were 4 wide for the lead coming to the line. What a run there. I know we got Logan in there. I'm pretty sure Jeremy, you're on the Discord. Let's see if we can get some interviews here. Let's see who's in the Discord. Alrighty. See who's in here. As Jeremy takes home the 3rd spot, just cuts out Max. Night, buddy. Appreciate it. Awesome race. Yeah, that was a wild finish there. That was great for all 4 cars going for the lead. What a run there. If you're not using your name, are you in the Discord, Jeremy? Oh, there. I see you. Skycrawler. Let's bring him in. Oh, let me do this. Boom. Yeah, I see him now. All right. Jeremy James in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, what a run. I heard you say after the heat race that you've only been on, a few weeks or a month?
Literally 2 weeks. This is my first, race in the trucks, actually.
Man, you'd never guess. You kept a straight line most of the time. I know you made a couple little rookie mistakes. More of that's just learning how everybody expects you to race and how everybody else races. But for the most part, you look like a veteran out there. Gave good pushes. You got pushed well. You got to be happy with 3rd, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. My buddy in the 28 car, he's been doing this a while, and I got to thank him for a lot of it. He got me the racing wheel. I'm actually using one of his spares. So really, I learned what I did from him. So that's really where I got it from. I'm a drag racer in real life, so this is completely new to me.
It's like a 2.5 mile drag race, right?
Yeah, most of the time, especially when we're coming down that front stretch there at the end, I gave that Klondike bar a little push just to get him out in front and see if I could swing out with him. But I'm happy with 3rd.
I know you got that heat win.
Yeah,
wasn't exactly the way you wanted it, but when you got pushed out to the front in the feature, the first time in the truck, how did that feel?
it felt all right. I wasn't thinking too much of it, just listening to music and racing.
Yeah, I'm surprised because, a lot of people get excited about those situations. It's really cool, especially in your first type of race like that. I know you gave a shout out to your buddy Ryan. Any other friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
I mean, shoot, Levi was in their room with us, talking along, giving me some advice. Got to thank him as well, but mostly, my boy Ryan, he really did it for me.
Yeah, for sure. And Levi's always good. I'm actually surprised Levi didn't make this one, but he's always good, especially at these type of tracks. So go out there, celebrate that podium, and hopefully we catch you on the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all take it easy.
All right, buddy. All right, Jeremy, our 4th place driver. Do we have JR in here? I don't think we do. So we're going to go ahead and pull in. We're going to pull in Logan. Logan James in the booth. Got a copy?
I do got a copy.
Man, you're starting to like this asphalt thing, aren't you?
Oh, I love it.
And you
I
thought
had a
it,
blast so
and you thought it was just getting to the track, didn't you?
Yeah.
And
Oh man.
you had Max pushing you. I knew you guys were communicating in Discord. Man, how was that? I mean, getting pushed to the lead like that. You are a dirt guy. You're not used to the asphalt. And I know Max is probably talking you through some of it, but how did that feel working that high side and taking the lead?
It's just some ordinary thing a dirt guy does. I appreciate Max and all he does for me, but he walked me through every step of it and helped me. And he pushed me, especially all the way up to the lead. He taught me how to do the little start thing at the start, and it worked. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that was really cool to watch. And man, you yesterday we found out you were the most popular big block modified driver. You could try and become the most popular asphalt guy we got.
Well, I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I will. I'll try to be the showman.
I think after watching that race and the pushes that Max gave you, I think Max used a couple different IP addresses so he could vote for you 40 something times.
They
Well,
were pleasing me saying I used many accounts.
well, that was a good run tonight. I know you're happy about winning this one. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Well, I appreciate you putting on these things every week. We couldn't do it without you. I need to thank Max, Tom, and a new guy named Jeff. He was coming up and he said he's gonna come give me a push or wreck me for the win. So I appreciate everybody that helps me.
Yeah, Jeff with a G. He spells it wrong, huh?
I reckon.
All right, buddy. Well, have a good one, and I will be down there talking to you guys probably in a few minutes.
Alrighty, see you then.
See ya. All right. That's Logan with a victory here today at Talladega. Man, he wishes he got that yesterday, but he sounded happy about that one as I can't really talk. We're going to pull up tonight's results. Man, we got one heck of a picture there. Let's save that one. Oh. Try to get down here so I can pull this up as we got Logan with the win, JR in second, Jeremy in third, Max in fourth, Dave in fifth, Brendan in sixth, Matthew in that seventh position, Chris in eighth, Ryan Smith in ninth. Man, I hated that I had to disconnect him, but he was blinking so bad. He was gone for like a long time. Tom Relia takes home the 10th position. Tyler in 11th, Jeff in 12th, Nathan in 13th. Good try out of him tonight as he grabbed the pole. Max in 14th, Mark in 15th, Steven in 16th, Scott in 17th, Ryan in 18th, Bill the Magnet Watkins in 19th. Guys, this is going to be all for tonight. And as always, until next time,